Is Lingoda for everyone? In today's review, we're going to see what they offer right now, and then you can see if it resonates with you, your needs, your lifestyle, etc. As a couch polyglot, an online language school does resonate a lot with me because I do not like commuting. Of course, I don't want to leave my couch. And so it gives me a lot of flexibility as I like traveling as well. Sometimes I go back to see my parents or my family. Sometimes I travel around just for fun. And so I can take my online language school with me and I don't need to worry about missing anything. And that's why I've been learning languages online for right now at least 8 years. And I don't think I'll go back to normal classes. Like I do try sometimes, but it is extremely convenient to learn from the comfort of your home or from wherever you are right now. I want to be very transparent. This is a sponsored review, but as you know, I only accept sponsorships of products I personally use or would use. So you can be sure that what I'm saying is true. If I didn't like the product, I wouldn't have accepted the sponsorship. That being said, thanks a lot to my patrons, and if you're ready, let's get started. First things first, what is Lingoda? Lingoda is an online language school where right now you can find the following languages: English, Business English, Spanish, French, German, and also now Italian. So as you can see, they keep adding new languages. The courses you can take there are based on the CEFR curriculum. They are live, so it's not some recording like you're watching right now. It's someone talking to you live and reacting to whatever you're saying or whatever you're asking. So you can ask your individual questions. And also you are provided with material previous to the class and also after the class. You can keep practicing. There are PDFs, there are flashcards, as you can see on the screen. So it's not only that 1 hour, it's also extra material you're provided with. As you know, I'm not a big fan of theory, so what I like the most about Lingoda is that you get to speak a lot. You're using material that's adapted, you're being helped by the teacher, who's actually a professional trained teacher, certified teacher, and you get to speak a lot. So you get to make lots of mistakes and maybe be corrected, but that's the way to learn, right? So you're interacting with other people, with the teacher, and so it's not a passive class where you're like learning some grammar, doing some grammar exercises, which in my eyes is not only boring, but not effective at all. No, you're just talking, interacting, using material like I showed you before. The groups are not too big, so you get a lot of interaction. If group classes are not for you, you can also choose the one-to-one options, which is also something that's offered by Lingoda. Lingoda is well aware that we're all different, right? Some people have a super busy schedule. Some people really need their structure to have, for instance, their class on the same day every week, to have the same group. Others need the flexibility to maybe take a class today and maybe take it again in 10 days and then maybe again 2 days after, and maybe some days in the evening, some days in the morning. So everyone's different, and that's why Lingoda has designed the different types of class in the following way. You can take the option of Lingoda Flex, then there's the option of Lingoda Teams, and then there's the Lingoda Sprint. We're gonna see all three of them, and at the end I will tell you which one is my favorite and why. If your schedule is all over the place like mine, you might want to think about Lingoda Flex, which is a monthly subscription, and you can take classes 24/7. You can choose whatever topics you're interested in, and it doesn't have to be a fixed schedule. You can choose them as you go and see what suits you best, for instance, this week, what suits you best next week, etc. So you don't have to commit to a certain schedule. If you're like the opposite, you need your structure. You want to have your Spanish class every Tuesday at 7, and you want to have the same teacher because maybe you're shy, you don't want to meet a new person every time. You're having also the same group of people, etc. Then Lingoda Teams is for you. It's the best option if you're like that. It's not so much the type of person I am, and also I like flexibility a lot, so I do think for me, Lingoda Flex is more suitable. This type of courses take 2 to 3 months to complete a whole level, and yeah, if you're a person that is kind of structured, you need your routines, maybe this is the best option for you. The absolute best option in my eyes is the Lingoda Sprint. Why? Because you're committing to lots of classes, you're taking massive action in order to improve your level at a specific language, and you're also getting results. But not only that, you're also being rewarded by Lingoda with either 50% money back or 100% in credits, in specific class credits. So that means that if you're taking the Super Sprint, you're taking 60 lessons in 60 days. And if you take them all, you either get 50% of your money back or you get 100% back in class credits. This is super amazing because it not only skyrockets your level at a certain language, it also gives you money back and it makes language learning even more affordable. So this is an awesome idea, and if you have the time, I would encourage you to do that. I personally don't have the time for it, so I think I would go with Lingoda Flex, but still it's my favorite. And if you're like, well, Super Sprint sounds crazy, what about Lingoda Sprint? Well, it's the same, but a little bit less commitment. It's 15 classes per 30 days during 2 months, so 30 classes in 60 days. And you have the same rewards, and you also will see how your level will skyrocket. So I do think that Lingoda Sprint is the best option. Please let me know in the comment section if you have tried it, what were your results, and yeah, what's your feedback in general. I highly recommend Lingoda because there's something for everyone. You saw it's very flexible. You have different options depending on schedule, depending on the intensity, etc. And you can really tailor your learning plan to your goals. Use the link in my description or use the code POLYGLOTSUMMER in order to get a 20 euro discount. I hope this review was interesting. Let me know your thoughts, your experience, good or bad, whatever you've had. In the comment section, I really appreciate your feedback, positive or negative. Constructive is always nice. And yeah, I'm looking forward to your comments and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.